Alright everybody, it's my sister's birthday, and here's this epic candle that I got for her, and little does she know, we're actually going to prom for her birthday. And here's us, me and our friend and my sister, and we drove to Santa Fe. I ended up getting a lap dance from a burlesque woman, but this might help sum it up. This is me before the lap dance, and this is post lap dance. I also volunteered to participate in a dating show apparently, then doing a striptease for the crowd. Unfortunately, my sister forgot to record that part, but I explain in further detail later.
Oh yeah, front row seats.
I love them all and all of them love me.
So make sure you keep an eye out for part 2. Unless you're on YouTube, I'll just compile it all into one thing. Then you'll see my sister got nominated for prom queen and our friend prom thing.
What extracurricular are you known for your this senior year? Okay. And this prom night, are you? Well, I guess you are here with somebody special. If you're here with the person whose name I already forgot, is that right? Your best friend? It's your very special prom date. I fucking love that. That's great. Prom queen, prom king, prom thing. Prom queen. We need your best friend to take the stage. Come on, Norman, be a gentleman and help the lady down. Thank you. Norman, show the fuck up. Look at this. I already am a fetishist. Toes. For those who can't see in the back, 1, the shoes have rhinestone straps. And have an acrylic section. Oh, by the way, mine also are rhinestone with acrylic.
And then I was super excited because my sister won prom queen and our friend won prom thing. And here they are making their royal decrees.
Alright, prom queen. What's your mission? What's your message to the people?
Dance like nobody's.
Yeah.
Alright, get it on a sampler. These are good things to know.
My sister didn't record this part that happened. One, I sat in the front of the burlesque show. It was a burlesque prom. And I was right at the edge of the stage, and one of the burlesque girls came down and put her hands on my legs. And she pretended to give me a freaking blowjob. She was freaking topless. She was topless. She was like wearing a thong, like her cheeks were hanging out. I was pretty excited. That's like the most action I've gotten in like a whole year. And then the hostess, she was saying she needed a date to prom, right? And so I volunteered. I raised my hand. I went up there, and it was me, some girl named Tara, and some dude named Josh. And first, she asked us, she was like, after prom, where are we gonna go? And I was like, I said, we're gonna get last minute flights to Paris. And she was like, are you paying? I was like, I'm paying. And then Tara, she was like, we're gonna get in my car and we're gonna drive to the beach in California and drink wine on the beach. And then Josh, he was like, we're gonna go to Dairy Queen. And so then, you know, the next part of the dating quiz, she was like, okay, she was like, you have to pick me up for prom and you have to meet my dad. What are you gonna tell him? And Josh was like, I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna tell your dad you're not coming home. We're gonna leave in my truck. And Tara, she was like, I'm gonna pick you up in my Honda and I'll tell your dad you'll be back by your curfew. And me, I was like, I'm gonna pick you up in a Mustang and I'm gonna tell your dad that I'm gonna have you back by your curfew, but you won't be back. and then we had to do like a little like strip tease. Alright, so this is kind of like what I did. I came over here and I was like kind of like this. I was like something like that, and then I got my jacket and then I started flossing. I started flossing like this. And whoever got the most cheers, you know, was able to be her date. And you know, my cheering was pretty loud. It was definitely a tie with Tara, but she went with Tara because she said she had to go with what her loins were telling her to do. So yeah, I lost to Tara, but you know, she came back. They always come back, you know. She kept asking for my help up and down the stage, you know. Let me make a part 2. But yeah, and then, you know, and then, my sister won prom queen, and her friend, and also my friend, won prom thing, you know? That was super cool. And like, every time, like I stood up to help, like, the girls get up and down the stage, or just basically do anything in general, because everyone would scream my name, Norman, Norman. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, and then there was this one burlesque man that was like eyeballing my sister's friend, and he was like ripped off his shirt. He was in like a thong, and he like was trying to give her a flower, but I guess she didn't grab it in time, so he like licked it and like put it in his mouth, and then he like spit it out. Yeah, it was freaking crazy. And then like you know, like there's a ton of like drag queens that came on the stage and started dancing, and then prom ended, so we had like an exciting time, let me tell you. Yeah, I wish I could have got it on video, but unfortunately my sister did not record it. Maybe next year. I'll try and sneak my way back in next year, but yeah, like I was like, me and my sister and her friend, my friend, we were the only ones dressed up for the prom. Everyone else was dressed all normal, but you know, I had a fan base. I had a strong fan base. I didn't even think that I didn't even strip as well as I could have, I think, but I had a fan base going. You know, they made way for me as I was coming through the crowd to leave, and they're like, oh, of course I have to move out of the way for Norman. But yeah, I didn't think I'd be as popular or as big of a hit as I was, but I guess long story short, I may become a stripper or a burlesque dancer in the future. But yeah, that's all. But oh shit, I forgot to tell you. So basically Tara stole my date, right? Well, what happened when prom let out and I was on my way out, I ran into Tara and I was like, you better treat her good. And she was like, I guess so. It's not really my thing. I was like,